Alright guys, so we are back today. We're going to do another quick video. And we're going to talk a little bit about the Mojave Grom. Now, this is it's a kind of a review, but it's not going to be a review. I just want to share my opinions with you guys on it. I'm going to share what's broke. I mean, as you guys already know, there's tons of reviews out there, and you can go see those reviews, but this is kind of afterthoughts. I've had this one since they came out. It has been brushed. It has been brushless, as you can see on the body. It's been beat up. This one is brand new. It's never been ran. Still brushed. Just an extra that we have laying around here for shits and giggles. So I will say I want to talk about both forms of this truck, and that is brushed and brushless. So when you go to the store, you buy this truck brushed. You get a battery, a charger, radios, radio batteries. I mean, you get everything. So you don't need anything. You can get home. You can throw that battery on the charger. Plug it into a USB-C, Type-C connection, and charge your battery, and away you go, and you can go ahead and get ripping. But something I want to mention, these chargers, the stock chargers, I had two go out, so I got a Spectrum S250 charger or something like that I use now for charging my batteries. For these, I have the adapter, and that works good. So since I did that, and I've had that Spectrum charger working, I got the connector. I haven't bothered to use a stock charger. I still have the stock chargers laying around, but I'm not using them. Then, the only other thing to mention is this is the heaviest Grom. And what I mean by that is it physically is the heaviest. Like, this truck is very heavy, even without a battery in it. The body is very heavy. And the reason the body is very heavy is because of all this plastic it has in here. And I was at the hobby shop yesterday, and I was talking to a guy about these, and he was kind of mentioning what Grom he would buy, and he was kind of looking at this one, and this would be the last one I would buy again, if I'm being honest. It's just too heavy. It's kind of top heavy with how heavy the body is. It rolls easy, as you guys have seen in my videos. Brushed, I don't really remember. I think I kind of did roll it a little bit brushed, but it gets worse as you make it brushless, and then it gets faster. So if we look, you can see these Groms, they're cool looking, but they look very toyish to me. They look like a child's toy. They don't look like a hobby grade RC when you look at them, just because of all the colors. But they do look nice. As you can see, the blue one, I think the red one looks better, but this one, it looks really toyish. They got this plastic cage in here that just looks toyish to me. And I don't know, this one looks really toyish to me. You get your two drivers in here, as you can see. And your body release is right here on the side, which is a nice design. But I did have it where I got some mud stuck in mine, and then the body kept falling off. And actually, this is one on this car, brushless. The body falls off more than the other Groms. I've never had the other bodies actually fall off the other Groms, and I have all three. So, something to keep in mind. But as you can see in here, you get your 380 brushed motor. That might even be smaller than the 380. And then you have your 2-in-1 ESC/receiver. And the radio you get with this is the Spectrum SLT2 Mini, which it's not a bad radio. It does work, but depending who you are, some people like these, some don't. I don't particularly care for them, just because I don't like small radios. So I would much rather see Spectrum give a big SLT3 or 2 with these, and yeah, you wouldn't have to worry about it. But there's that. And they also give you a fan in here to help keep your motor cool, which pulls heat away from it, which is smart in these because the body offers no cooling whatsoever. Once this body is on, so look at that. That body is on there. There is no way air is getting through there to your electronics, so that also makes it difficult when you make one of these brushless. You can, however, do things to combat that and help, but it's kind of a pain. And it's something you really shouldn't have to do for an RC car. I wish Arrma would have put some more thought into this body when it came to people making these brushless, because they run hot in there. It's like a little hot box under that plastic sleeve. So let's move this one to the side, and then let's talk about my brushless one. That is pretty much all the stock stuff that I know, and all the stock stuff you're going to have to worry about. So here is my brushless one. As you can see, this thing has been drove. It's been beat on. The rear shocks are about blown. The front shocks are still working good, but yeah, the rear shocks are gone. my body, actually, for how beat this has been, it's actually still in really good shape, but it makes sense. It's got this big plastic cage underneath it. It's going to be hard to really break one of these bodies. And now under here, you can see we got a Sirius system in here. We got the Castle Micro Mamba X2, and we've got the 1010 Castle 4400 kV 4S compatible motor. I have only ran this on 3S. I have not put it on 4S. And brushless. We did take out a rear diff our last run. Now everything seems to be working good again. I got to get this out. I haven't had it out for a little while. I'll probably do that today. Get an auto bashing on it. Seems like a good fun idea. Overall, guys, yes, this car is very fun, but to me, it's the worst Grom. And it's the worst Grom because it's the heaviest. It's an SCT. It don't handle the greatest. The buggy or the Typhon handles a lot better. The Granite itself even handles a lot better, in my opinion. It's still tippy. So it's kind of up to you with your looks and what you want. This is just a video of my opinions. No, Horizon did not send me this car. Castle did not send me the brushless system. This stuff was all bought out of my own pocket, and this car has a lot of money into it. To do this car right here, you're looking at about $360 without a radio. So it's something to kind of think about when you buy one of these. If you want a brushless car, I think there is better options out there for the minis to start with, just to save yourself some money. But these are good quality cars. There's tons of hop-ups coming out for them, and that have been out for them, so you don't need to worry about that. So yeah, the only other thing I would consider when buying one of these is just how heavy you want it to be, what your plans are. If you plan on buying this and leaving it brushed, I wouldn't be worried about it. You're going to have a ton of fun. Brushed, they're not going to break. I mean, it's just, I haven't had any of these break brushed, and I put about 5 battery packs through each one brushed, which is quite a bit to not have something break. And that is with normal wear and tear and beating on it, of course. You guys know how I drive my stuff. So I will pop the most recent brushless video of this down below in the description, maybe up here in the video somewhere. But guys, if you enjoyed the video, drop a like and subscribe. And please, guys, don't hesitate. Share your opinions down below. I want to hear them. What do you think about the Mojaves? Which one is the best? In my opinion, the Mojave, or not the Mojave, sorry, the Groms. In my opinion, the Mojave Grom is my least favorite. And just because of how top heavy it is and how heavy and how it tips over every time I turn and things like that, it gets really annoying and frustrating when I'm out trying to drive it. So, yeah. The body also looks very toy grade. I don't know. It looks very toy to me. But bang for your buck, if you're going to leave it brushed, I think it's probably one of the best trucks out there. All the Grom series. They're great. They don't break. I mean, this one's totally brushed, and I ran the Castle 1010 through, or totally stocks. It's got the brush system in it, but the truck itself is stock, and it's been doing good. My Typhon has GPM diffs and stuff in it, and I haven't broke anything on that one either. That's where I actually got the spare diff for this one. So yeah. Alright, guys. So here is my Typhon. And this had a really sour crash last time we had it out. We ended up ripping the chassis apart here on top, not on purpose. And I want to know, in your guys' opinion, what do you want to see? Do you want to see me fully rebuild this thing? Should I get a new chassis, put a new chassis on? Should I get a new Typhon and build that, take all the upgrades off this, put it on that? What should you think I should do? So let me know down in the comments about that also.